Today's cryptocurrency is Chiliz, otherwise known as its ticker code symbol CHZ. This video is not financial, trading, or investment advice in any way, shape, or form. This is purely for entertainment and for educational purposes only. Always remember that forecasting in any sector is incredibly difficult, but the financial sector is by far and away the most difficult to forecast. My analysis is based off Gann and Wyckoff methodologies. If you're a fan of altcoin reviews in an honest format, then you've come to the right place, and every week I cover the market update. Lastly, it's not about being right or wrong that matters. It's about what you do when you're right or wrong that matters most. All right, let's get to today's crypto. This crypto has been going off lately, and I know that people like to FOMO into these coins, but I really thought I'd cover this crypto because this is a really good example where if you have a look at volumes and spread of the bars, you're really able to see how the momentum is dying off in an altcoin and when to really back away, especially when the hype gets really big. Chiliz has been going off because of the soccer. Thanks to my friend for letting me know that. But I've always been looking at this chart the last couple of days and really surprised at the gains it's been able to do while the market was still going sideways. But I knew the end was coming for Chiliz as I started to see increasing volume, decreasing spread in the bars. So like I said, in this video, I'm going to show you bar by bar and how we can identify weak cryptos as they start to go up in price. Just because your crypto is going up in price doesn't mean awesome, yay, we're going up in price, my crypto is really strong. How is it going up in price? Is it going up on low volume and really bad spreads, meaning the open and the close are really close together, and it's not going up very high in volume, not trying to get for higher highs, means it's weak despite the price going up. Reverse it for going down and you've got a really strong crypto. So again, let's just have a look at Chiliz and we'll compare it against this BTC value, and I'm going to tell you why you should stay away from Chiliz. So let's have a look at the breakout bar that happened on the 12th of August. 12th of August was the breakout bar for Chiliz. We went up almost 10% in the day and we had our average volume actually have a bit of a breakout. It's really good when you get these nice, healthy breakouts. You don't want overly excessive volume. You want a nice, good above average volume like this bar. It's really nice. It's above average. It's looking really good. The next day, you get a bit of a test of a day. So you just, on the 13th, you get a low day. Even though the price went down, guys, it went down on low volume. Because it went down on low volume and the spread was only 1.4%, it meant there was no supply of Chiliz. And that's when you enter in your trade. You don't get it in on the breakout, you get it in on the test. Even here, you can see on the 11th of August, you had another test indicating no supply. Even here again on the 9th of August, you can see that even though we're down in volume, we're down on low supply or low volume, which means that no one is selling their chili. You get the breakouts, right? Every bar since then was up. However, let's have a look at the 14th of August, because this is where things start to slow down a little bit. So again, 14th of August, we have exceptionally high volume. We have really high volume. If you have a look at the 12th of August, we had above average volume, but in the 14th of August, we had much higher volume. But on the 14th of August, we went up by almost 10%. And on the 14th of August, despite us having a lot more volume, we only increased by about 2% extra, which means that even though with all that volume and all of that buying, it only went up by 12%. What does that mean? It means that people are selling their Chiliz. And when you have very large volume like that, it means that the whales are selling. Anytime you see a very big green bar and a narrow spread, it means that the whales are selling onto the retail hand. What does a narrow spread mean? It means that you open up high, open up low, you went high, but you sort of closed mid on the, sort of mid on the bar, a little bit high on this one. But then the next day you get the confirmation. This is why in crypto, if you understand volumes, you actually get a lot of chances to see and confirm your bias if you're correct. So on the 15th of August, you get even more volume, right? 14th of August, you get high volume. Look at the volume bars here on the bottom, guys. 14th of August, high volume. 15th of August, even more volume. And you finish with an 8% close. So 12% close on the 14th of August. August 15th, you get 8.5% close. So even though you had more volume, you closed weaker. And now you're starting to see the range of the bar getting smaller now. Then you get even more volume on August 16th, even more volume, guys. And you get even a more narrow spread of even less than 7%. And this is how you know that your crypto is starting to really be exhausted. When you have a bit of a head, when you have a bit of this bar. When you've got something like this happening, it basically means you tried to go up in price, too much selling, and you closed relatively mid on the bar on high volume. That is textbook weakness. High volume, closing mid on the bar means your crypto is actually getting sold off by the whales. You don't know it because you think, oh my God, my crypto went up. Awesome. No. Then you get the next day where you got even more volume, right? You look at this, you're getting increasing volume. Very high volume, but your spread this time is the lowest and it's actually just over 6%, 6.15%. So you're going up in volume, right? You're getting more narrow spreads. You're starting to see the selling occurring and closing mid on the bar. Hence, you're going to get your selling. And then you get after that, you start to get your down days, and you start to get your down days, not on the low selling days, guys. You get it on the big selling days. What happens when you get it on the big selling days? You start to get really nasty drops, 6% down in the day. The next day, you get even more volume, dropping 6% in the day again. Then you get, on the 20th of August, so far, we're down 8.5%. So we're just waiting for the support to come in for Chiliz. Does that mean buy the dip, buy the dip? No, it doesn't mean. It means you have to wait for the support to come in. What does support coming in look like? Well, it basically looks something like this, if you can see. So if I zoom in here, that's basically what it looks like, okay? When you have a bar like that, or basically one of these three, I'm butchering this scribble. So well, you get one of these three bars, basically, okay? You're basically looking for one of these, where you're basically having a bit of a long tail, a long bottom, meaning that they tried to push the price lower, but support came into the market and you closed high on the bar. Even though they're red bars, you actually closed mid. Again, they have tails, they have long. If you know how to read a bar chart, the left is the open, the right is the close. So all that selling came in and they closed the market strong, indicating that that was the low, and from there we went up. So you're looking for that to come in with Chiliz. We don't know when that's going to come in. The whales have to tell us, but I would be shocked if it happens anytime soon, because we're still getting above average volume and we're going down on very big spreads. So again, 6% down, next day, 6% down, today, 8.5% down so far. 50% comes in at 15.5 cents. So we'll see if it can find support and bounce off of it. Otherwise, if we get a cut beneath it, which a lot of cryptos have been doing, I'll do my market update tomorrow, talking about how a lot of altcoins are actually looking weak at the moment. But we have to see how Chiliz reacts. If we get a bounce, then it's looking pretty strong. We might get ready for another run. If it gets a clean cut through, which I think we will, we'll be going down lower. And again, we'll just have to see where the support comes through. So again, guys, don't start FOMOing in when you start to see really good breakouts, because it can be very, very short-lived while you're going up, because it's actually weakness that is appearing on up days. And really your big warning signs are really these three bars. So you actually had 3 whole days to see that your crypto wasn't going. And all you gotta do is put your stop loss. I don't want to break in that neckline, breaks that neckline, I'm out. That's it. Let's have a look at Chiliz against this BTC value. There is no Ethereum chart that I could find on TradingView, but a lot of altcoins do this, where they actually bleed out. So you can see a bit of a bleed out to Bitcoin. Not the worst, surprisingly, than from seen, but still, regardless, much like its USD chart, you can see there's your up thrust. So you can see, again, compared to its BTC value, really tried to get up there in high price, guys, above average volume. When you see a very long head like that, closing mid on the bar on high volume, weakness. It is the whales selling onto the retail hands, and they don't know it. It's a very, very brutal game, crypto guys, okay? Then the next day, again, you go up on high volume, and again, narrow spread. You get high volume again on the 17th, narrow spread, and then you get a very high selling day, and then there's just not much demand trying to push this thing up. So we'll see if we can get support coming in at the 50%, where that breakout bar happened. Again, we have to wait and see. We have to wait for the support to come in. Wait for the support to come in, get into your entry, put your stop loss underneath that support level, and let the chips lay where they lay. So at the moment, that doesn't mean Chiliz is going to be bad forever. It doesn't mean Chiliz is a very, very bad crypto forever. Stay away. No, it just means for the next couple of days, you should be definitely staying away from Chiliz until that support comes in. Otherwise, do not buy it. Do not buy it holding on, thinking I'm going to hold this thing for 5 years and it's going to million X. That's not the way to do it. If you're going to think like that, I always say get Bitcoin and ETH, because you know those two will be worth a lot more in 5 to 10 years. Everything else, we don't know. And if you don't need any more evidence of that, just look at where we are at the moment. ETH has crushed almost every single altcoin this month alone. And it just comes down to your risk management and whatnot. If you could put a large sum of money into ETH or Bitcoin, not financial advice, but you know that you're going to get a really good return, that's where the big bucks are at. Not by putting them on risky altcoins and holding them for 5 years. That's not how you increase your wealth. You increase your wealth by position sizing and risk management and trading psychology. That's how you increase it. If you're not going to be a trader, remove the trading psychology. Just invest into Bitcoin and ETH. Enjoy your video games. Enjoy your Netflix. Try to get progress in your career, and that's my little note for financial freedom, to be honest. That's gonna do it for my rambling in this video. I hope it helped. Again, if it did, hit the subscribe button, bell notification, smash the like button. Help a little channel like mine grow. It does go a long way, guys. Thank you for always watching, for the loyal viewers out there. But until then, I will catch you on my market update in the next video. Until then, everyone, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next video.